Hey guys, it's Will. Hopefully you're having a great day today. In this one, we're going to go over the APLD trade that we made this morning and why the data center markets are still undervalued for the upcoming 18-month cycle we're seeing in the AI markets. So even though SPY has been at an all-time high, we've seen our portfolio down a little bit as other sectors did sell off today. We saw the defense market off to a very rocky start. Big Bear AI was down about 3%. Redwire down another 6% after that 30% rally. But the robotics market also saw some volatility. But the space tech market also saw some negativity to start today. But you know what? We were looking at the data center market this morning and we ended up trading APLX. We saw a dip at market open and got in right around 79 or $80 a share. We're looking for a 10% margin for profit, and we were able to sell out at about 8% gain today, right at market open. And we just wrapped up the session. Let me see if I can find the video from our live session. I've never talked about this, but if you guys ever want to see the replays for all of our live sessions, if you join as a channel member under the daily live trading vault, you can get access. So if I pull it up here, let's see, we were looking this morning. This was this morning. We saw this dip here on APLD. You guys see this 42 all the way down to 31, and we were looking for it. We entered, zoomed in, you see we entered. We were at $100 profit pretty quickly up to 83 bucks. So we entered right around 81. And we'd been riding it and we set our stops. We took a break from the session and then look at that. We saw it go from 81 to now 89 on APLX. So APLD, we see them start to have some momentum again from that $30 price point back to that $34 price point. So over on APLD, we saw a swing of about 8%, which is about 16% over on APLX, which is the 2x of APLD. So 8% on APLD would be 16% on APLX. We were able to catch about 10% of that this morning, right at market open. And so simply seeing the dip this morning and seeing that recovery potential, we saw a big oversell over the last few days, especially since Friday. And so we entered. Now, we do like to trade the 2x, and it is, slightly more risk, and you always got to have a plan. And so we were using Prophecy AI alongside that. If you guys want more details on that, you can find it in the first link below to get access and start using some AI analysis. When we were looking at it this morning, we saw the dip at market open, and we entered after the red because it was anticipating more green into the next day. But here's the thing, still seeing some red maybe into the next week, at least according to Gemini, which was interesting. You see that APLD and all the data center stocks have since had some recoveries today. AMD is up 4%, Supermicro is up 3%, APLD is up, TSSI is up, NBIS is up, Nebius, HUT is up. We did see BITF selling down and IREN selling down this morning, CLSK selling down, Wolf stock. Even though they got multi-billion-dollar deals, with Google or CoreWeave's got some serious momentum investments from Nvidia, they still did see some pull downs and having some downward pressure. So when we see the pullbacks in SPY, it's totally normal. Once again, you're going to see the negative effects of the policy. You see rate cuts hold. You see the potential for the companies in data centers, at least, to have a little bit of a check, a reality check. Are they actually at the valuations they should be at? Personally, once again, I know we got a 10% gain here this morning on APLD, but we also we see potential for them to continue this overall uptrend and potentially still make a run back up to 43 in the near term, which would be about a 30% increase on APLD. If you were to look just though very simply at their trend over the last year, you could see they jumped from $3 a share up to 42 as they've pulled back. If they don't hold, and this is why we entered this morning, right? Because APLD was selling down. And we saw them at this previous resistance level at around $30 a share. And if we zoom in, you could see from a technical perspective, they had sold down to this moving average, this green line. Oftentimes, this green line is going to act as a support. You see that in a bullish market. You see how it's holding above the moving averages, even on the shorter term, You see that blue line acting as a support there as it continues to rally up. And then when it's bearish, it kind of acts as a resistance. That's oftentimes going to be how the moving averages react, right? Especially that EMA, the exponential moving average, is a little more weighted. But we saw them pull down, and we really like this potential move from $30. So we're able to catch, once again, a nice swing there. What I'll say in the near term is watch that $30 support level. It's very key. When we're investing in any data center company, I could tell you we're long term on these companies. This is not a fly by night. Hey, check this out before it's too late. You're gonna retire broke if you don't do that. Well, I don't do those types of thumbnails and stuff. You guys know that. But it is based on just looking at the integrity of the market. If there was one market that was going to continue to drive the growth of AI, it would be the minerals, the energy, and the data centers. And then, of course, you have the actual nuance that there has to be companies that are in the blue collar, that are in the construction, that are in the manufacturing side of things as well. And that's where you see APLD, the constructor of these data centers, really have some momentum. Now, obviously, the market's looking good in the data center market despite recent pullbacks, but these aren't even pullbacks in the market. We haven't seen anything. There might be some more volatility, but I wouldn't anticipate any crashes, you could say, or AI bubble pops that people talk about, because look at the financials. You can see that the financials, the revenue has been really ramping up. Some of these companies, especially APLD, has seen increases in revenue of 280% year over year. Their last quarter, they came in with 126 million in revenue, while their balance sheet came in at 5.2 billion. So they're increasing their numbers. They're looking better. They have less debt. Total liabilities are much lower than that of their assets. So they're healthy. They got 2 billion there, in equity, 5 billion in assets, 126 million on the quarter, and they're still trading at under $10 billion in market cap. If you were to look at their company and get an idea of where they're excelling right now, you'll see the AI construction of these data centers, or construction of these AI data centers, I should say, is built on energy resource that is renewable, liquid cooling, and they are bringing them right next to the point of generation with the wind and solar. Now, on top of that, you also have the development of their partnerships. You got Supermicro Computer, NVIDIA, Dell, Intel, and Hewlett Packard, and these are pretty big players. If you were to pull up some of the insiders, I would love to do that here on Prophecy app and see who is buying and selling the insiders. You could see that NVIDIA is one of the top buyers here of the stock. They're actually invested in APLD. Then when you look at some of their recent articles, it's pretty simple. I mean, if the company has deals that are as high as $15 billion in their backlog, all right, so they had a $7 billion AI factory, which was later increased to $11 billion with CoreWeave. That's a company that's also backed by NVIDIA. So that was $11 billion. Then you got another $5 billion or so in other AI data centers that they're building. And simply put, if you see those types of numbers, there's another $5 billion lease here. And their market cap is under 10 billion. So essentially they're signing, $7 billion, and they're building these data centers in North Dakota that are in the cold. Then compare that to their market cap, right? The market cap's at 9 billion. They got about 15, 16 billion in those contracts. It would make a lot of sense that their market cap actually could be somewhere around 20 to 30, to some companies trading at premiums of up to 35 to 40 billion. But really, just the $9 billion level that they're at, when they pulled back about 3% this morning, we saw them negative 6% on APLX. And that's why we traded them on the short term, because those things are lining up on the long term alongside the technicals and things that we look at on the short term. And so that's been about just a little bit over a 10% swing on APLX. So I have long-term positions on APLD. We really like the company in the long term. They do have some recent financials that look good, but they still need to hold up with their revenues increasing into the next quarter for them to maintain the values above this $30 price point and hold above this $30 level, which is a key support. It's a previous resistance for them. And if they can hold above this 30, which we do see today, once again, that $40 to $50 to as high as $75 could make a lot of sense. I've seen targets. You got like Jim Cramer, you got all these people that have targets. Some of them very bearish that haven't been updated. Some of them are very bearish that are updated. Some of them are very bullish, like $100 a share, $80 a share. But just looking like aside from all the hype and everything else and all the news articles that come out around data centers, just really looking at them and saying, okay, they got CoreWeave, they got some top tech companies, they've got the billions of dollars in contracts and their market cap's much lower. The financials, they got more assets than liabilities. It's healthy. And then you pair that with some of the AI projections that I've seen. For example, 38% projections into 2026, according to Gemini, when I'm using the Prophecy app here. And so I think like if you're having think like an investor that is not only looking long term but also short term, some things were lining up on APLD currently. So that's why we're kind of following it. But once again, watch that $30 support level. We'll see if any more opportunities present themselves tomorrow at market open, as we oftentimes trade at that time. And if you'd ever like to tune on into our daily live trading sessions, you can see my entries, see my exits, join a community there in StockMate in the second link in the description below. I'd love to see you there. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.